Alright, what's up, nerds? Alright, Mr. Wardrake back with a new episode of Satisfactory, and one of my settings is wrong. Hang on. Let's see. Here. So my monitor is on, and I can hear myself. But I can't find the right setting place. Oh, wait. Alright, sorry. I just can't really handle the feedback. Oh, hey, really? Do you know where the settings are, buddy? I need the advanced setting. Is it here? Ah, it is there. Okay. Alright, so just monitor off. There we go. Alright. Alright, what's up, nerds? Mr. Wardrake back with another episode of Satisfactory. This is episode 18 in our playthrough. Oh, let's just get loaded in. So this is the factory that I made to make modular frames into heavy modular frames, and these will be made into fused modular frames or whatever, fused frames. So I need nitrogen gas, and I've already set up my train station to do that. So I guess I'm about to scan to see where I know where two nodes are. One is by my aluminum area, and one is by my fuel area. So yeah, it shouldn't be that hard. But let's see. I'm just watching my audio levels and stuff. I'm making sure everything is working. I've changed some things around, and actually, so I moved where my camera was because I realized that like y'all couldn't see my life bar and stuff, and I figured there's not a lot of things in Satisfactory that are super important, but like it might be good if y'all understand like what my health is at, and if I'm dying and stuff. Alright, so, well, I'm still kind of on top of that. Give me 1 second. See how that goes. And actually, okay, no, that whole bottom corner does have stuff in it, but honestly, that's just... Yeah, that's just like controls and stuff. It actually might be better if I was down there. And video capture. Y'all getting to see some live action of what probably should be behind the scenes stuff. Alright. Yeah, maybe... Because, like, nobody cares about these little buttons down here. This is just, like, press N to search and things like that. Actually, what does O do? Well, it just kind of brings up... I don't know, I had an inbox. That was odd. Alright. yeah, this way y'all can kind of see my equipment, my life bar and stuff. Alright, so... Yep, that's essentially where we're at. I think it takes a blender to make fused frames. So, you know, the question is, like, do I make a second floor? Or do I just continue... First off, I hit shift to run, for sure. Oh, because see, we're kind of running out of space because this stupid rock. So, I could definitely go upward a little bit. Or I could just chunk out, like, right here. Or, I mean, depending, a blender might just fit right there, but... So let's just set it right here for a moment. Alright, and let us just look. Because I've already made this without any real plans. So we need aluminum casings and nitrogen gas. Right? So aluminum casings we can just bring it on the train, that's no big deal. Nitrogen gas shouldn't be that big of a deal. What I do need to know, 1.5 heavy frames a minute to 1.5 modular frames. So I think these are each making 2 right now. We might can get that number up, but essentially we could take this off, which means we don't really need that, but we might actually use that to come over here. I don't know, we'll see. Let's just do that for a minute. There's a hole in my wall back there. Alright. Alright. So, nitrogen gas and aluminum casings. I know that we're bringing aluminum casings over... There's something over here, but I honestly can't remember what. And we're using a few for bullets or something, probably, maybe. I don't know. That may just be AI limiters. So I'm thinking 2 things. One, to get those fused frames going, because obviously I need those for my milestone up here for leading edge production, and I'll need them for other things as well. Foreman, still stuck. Little hit. Get out of there, dude. I mean, I know he's up there so he can surveil the whole factory, to survey all that is his. And, you know, yes, he's going to be above and beyond for his position, but, you know, he's kind of gone to an extreme that I think is unhealthy. I think his work-life balance may be a little off. What's up, shrimps? You got some aluminum? Alright. Don't get caught up in this machine here. No thoughts, only bread. Only shrimps. Alright. So, here's aluminum casings, and they're going here to make radio control units, and that's using 80 a minute. And somehow, for some reason, we are slow on computers because we're slow on plastic, which is exceptionally odd to me. There should be plastic just everywhere. Well, we might need to figure that out too. Alright. Now I've already forgotten. I think I'm using 80 aluminum casings. Where's this? Oh, it comes in from the train right here. Alright, and then it zaps its way around. Yeah, we're using 80. Oh my god, what's with this audio? Okay. Jeez. I'm gonna throw a hard drive in here. Oh, we have a hard drive already going. A copper rotor. Still uses screws. Okay, so that's not... let's go ahead and scan this. So that's interesting. Cheap silica? I don't know, like, silica already seems kind of cheap. I'm gonna go with this coated cable. Just because I think I could maybe do something if, you know, with the heavy oil residue. I don't know. Let's throw another hard drive in. Alright. Alright, let's head out to the crater. Either way, I think I'm going to end up having to build a new train station, whether it's, you know, over there on that side of the crater, or if it's up here. So, like, possibly, like, right over in that area somewhere. Well, there's the gas I'm talking about. Oh, no! Wait. No, I don't want to go... Sorry, I was looking around. And I forgot that I had a junction coming up. Alright, so... It's like the slowest part right here. I'm thinking about maybe if I put more boosters back at the hub. Maybe that'll get me going. So this is just bottles. So that is one thing. If I'm still have to train it in though. No, like really I don't even need to build the bottles. This was just for shit, I meant to hit F. This was just for research. I mean, I probably will need bottles later. But right now, we'll just let this keep doing what it's doing. Because I actually need to know. Alright, that's making 80 cases a minute, and that's making another 80. Okay, cool. So, then we, you know, I know I've got 80 to play with. Alright. Well, let's go this way. Sorry, almost every time I've started a stream, I'm like fresh out of the shower from work. Oh god. It didn't occur to me that if I just back up, I could probably just do this. Yeah, so I've always got like water in my ears, my hair's wet. So, you know, that's why I'm always fidgeting and stuff. But, I don't know, it's probably not the best look, but it is what it is. I've just gotten home from work, it's time to play some video games. Oh, and we need to increase our energy grid, because our max consume is almost 12,000 and we're still producing just under 9, even though our average consume is about 6.5. And this is still backed up, so I'm not sure that... I mean, that's moving, so I don't know. Maybe I can turn those other generators on, but even still, it's only going to be like 500 megawatts. And I don't know if I can actually keep them running or not, just because that that right there is so unstable. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, so nitrogen gas. There. And I would expect one. Yeah, right about there. Oh. That one. Oh, no, that one. I feel like this one is the one that's by the aluminum plant, even though that one's more in the direction. But that one is just right there. I mean... Uh-oh. Why am I going down? Alright. It's a lot of coal and a lot of sulfur over here. Some limestone. But I mean, it wouldn't be hardly anything just to build a train station somewhere right in here. Just get rid of all this nonsense. Just build a train station. I don't know. Anywhere. Some nature out of here. Get this thing out of here. I wish I could just blow this up. Alright. Alright, let's switch to jetpack since I don't have any electricity in this exact spot. Jetpack. Alright. Yeah, that looks like a great place for a train station. Alright, I think we have, yeah. Oh, but we're missing materials. Okay, so we need alclad and motors. Alright, and I think we're getting kind of heavy on, like, needing more and more motors. So maybe, you know, we'll just start... You know, maybe we need to put motors in the dimensional depot. all this is just making wire. I can switch half of this to make cable. Put a little dimensional depot on it. I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to get... I say I can switch half that because of heavy oil residue that would come from right over there. Ah. What's my little tractor? Oh, crap. You're running off coal? My dude. Boom. Oh! Yeah, that's right. Get Baja blasted, nerd. Oh no, he's gonna push me over. Oh no! No, no, he sturdied himself. I don't know why I'm picking a fight with this guy. Oh! Take that. You better get on. Nope, it's gonna flip me into the water. This was my first tractor, and that's the only reason I'm driving it. Like, I don't know, just messing around. Nostalgic tractor. Alright. Alright, so I know we need motors and power for that. What does this thing make? Rubber? This thing's making 50 plastic a minute. This thing makes 50 rubber. And this thing makes 30 rubber. Well, no wonder. Oh, but I've got things down here making plastic as well. So I'm making about 100 plastic a minute. So you are fully overclocked. 300 crude oil going into both of these to make fuel and polymer. 75 polymer, so 150 polymer a minute. And that is what it takes to make 50 plastic a minute. Alright. Then this guy's got his own set of problems. So both these things are making plastic. And I know this isn't overclocked, but that's 50, so that's, I mean... And that's 50, so I should be making 200 a minute. One thing is this line right here probably only does... No, it does like 270, so that's not a problem. Thinking, you know, if it was carrying like 120 or something, that would be the problem. But I'm going to upgrade it anyway, because I'm not looking at it. So, this is all backed up, which means this must be full. Okay. Might need to just increase storage at the hub. We may need to just put a, well, we've got a sink. We may just need to use it. I'd hate to throw plastic away, though. But yeah, it seems like we could just route it. Okay, that is for any polymer that builds up. I should have got on that train. Oh well. Take the hypertube. Oh, that's the other train. I was like, is the train already coming back? I will say this will probably be a shorter episode. I think the last episode was, I don't know, 9 or 10 hours. Like, I think 9 hours and 50 minutes sounds right. This is not going to be that long. I'm thinking maybe 3 hours is what I've got today. So, first off, motors. Blaster. So this is motors. And need a dimensional depot. I'm wondering what it would look like if I just drop that down. Do I have to hit the right buttons? So let's see, we got lift, and we put one here to there, and then put one here to there. It's highly questionable. But what we could do, I could either just set it on the ground right here, which, I mean, honestly, that's what I'm gonna do. I was gonna say I could turn the input over there and, like, run a conveyor around and stuff, but I think that's the proper thing to do. And I'll have to just go back and check and make sure that all that's going to be working correctly. Alright, but that's motors going into the dimensional depot. I'm just going to come over here and check. Make sure we're still getting motors. I guess whatever motors I have in my inventory, I will just keep. Okay, one magnetic field generator per minute. Oh, I know, I do want to go toward Alclad, so I need to put that in the dimensional depot as well. Alright. I don't know. I'll probably just pick, you know, one of these just to handle the dimensional depot situation for me. You know what? Everything else over here is on Mark 4s. Nice. And I suppose I could just grab a little bit as well. I want to 100% put this right here between these two tracks. Okay. Gotta go back and change that. I think I didn't do it because I didn't want the pipe. I think I was worried it was gonna, like, the train was gonna clip through it or something. But I'm just gonna reroute it somehow where it makes sense. Why am I at dismantle blueprint? Huh. So this is odd. Like, it's on blueprint. So I'm hitting, like, blueprint filter. And, like, you know, that's to say, like, oh, I only want to do containers or whatever. So that's so you don't delete anything that's not a container. But filter cleared. See, I can't, like, dismantle this. And I'm not sure what's going on. It's fine, I don't need to dismantle anything. I accidentally hit that, but... yeah, generator's still on. Alright, I'm gonna go work on this nitrogen over here. Hopefully we have everything we need now. Oh yeah, I forgot we had some drones. Like, the silliest use for drones. Like, they could probably just be conveyors, but... I don't know. Drones are cool. There it is. Oh, alright. Production pressurized well thingy. Alright, and then you need these little tractor heads. Oh. Apparently my fracker isn't activated. Didn't know that was a requirement just to put... Ah. I've made something angry. Did you guys just get, like, fracked up from the depths or something? I mean, I can see how, like, I'd probably be angry about that too, I guess. Is this because I hit your mama with a tractor? I guess that would make me angry, I don't know. I would have to just stop and think about that. I'd probably just be so confused. But, you know, confusion can lead to anger. That's a little off subject, though. Alright. So, we are fracking. And we can frack 600 a minute. So that's 120. 120. 60. Alright, 240. 300, 360. 480. 600. Alright. Cool, cool. Conveniently, 600 is what we can run in a Mark II pipe. Can I just stick this here? That would be great if I could just stick that there. Alright, so let's connect that up. Actually, hold on. See, this is, now it's proper. Alright, just tell it I need to do only the pipe. It's still not dismantling, though. What's going on with this? So hold left mouse button is just what you do to dismantle. Hold left control is mass dismantle, which would normally select stuff. Sample blueprint is that. What was the last one? Hide HUD, so... Why is this glitched? Put the pressure on me to make sure I don't, you know, build things I don't want, I guess. I don't know. I always like to connect these in a ring. There's no real reason. But for some reason, I always like to have them connected. And if I could delete, I would probably try to get them to do a little better, but anyway. Alright, so that is nitrogen gas, straight up. Okay. We don't have to do anything to it, it just is. Alright, so what we need is some foundation. Go that way a little bit with it. Oh, it's that. All right. All right. Kind of stopped counting, but I think this should be fine. I think I made my first car, my first station over at a place making frames. I think it is a fluid platform. Tilburg. Metro, just because it sounds cool. Alright, we need some railway. Ah! Ow! Bro. That's right. Scrungly little creeper. I think it looked like I was hanging off the edge just a smidge, so I'm just gonna go ahead and patch that in a little bit. Ah, crap. Alright. That seems a little... Who knows, I may even just cut it and bring it off the, I think I am gonna do that, actually. I think we'll come around this side of this mushroom with it. Why can't I seem to get it under there? Oh, definitely don't need all of that. I'm gonna put my fluid buffers right here. Missing concrete. That can't be real, can it? Well, that's going to be a pain because I am going to need concrete to make various support beams. Let's see. Transportation, railway. What? Yeah, we'll probably just... I don't know. Heck, we might just aim for the bridge. I don't know. Come down here. Either that one or the bridge, and the bridge kind of makes sense, but it looks like we need a support right about here. Ah, crap. Why is my delete not working? Why? Huh. It could have been way out here, but I messed it up and I can't delete it. Alright. So right about there on that, like, shrubbery right there. Shit. Just barely. Oh, I guess I need, no, it's already got a block path. It's still fine. Oh, well, yeah. So, I'll just divide this up. Like that, so that becomes two separate paths. Yeah. Ah, no, give me a second. Place the one at the end. Let me throw some fluid buffers down. Organization. Industrial fluid buffer. So the cool thing about gas is that you can kind of just go anywhere. Like you could stack it or whatever you want to do with it, really. And it's not really gonna matter. And this is just me kind of overdoing it, but... Alright, so I know I want this to run to here. And let's... I don't know. Alright, so... So if those connected that way... Hang on, I may be doing something too dumb. Well, can't delete it, apparently. Alright, so... I may have to restart just to see if I can get my delete back. Right, so I want that to go there. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I want that one to go there and that one to go there, but that's okay. So this right here is not really part of my plan. And I mean, I don't have necessarily a great elaborate plan, but that one is filling and that one is filling. And then, what, it goes straight through to there, and it could go to there, and then go around to there. And then it goes to there. And then we just need another junction. To there, I guess. Whatever. It's completely unnecessary. Oh, something is wrong. Alright, so we're getting nitrogen gas in here. And it may just all need to fill up. I don't know. I may have messed myself up, but it's okay. I just wanted to put that there because I thought it looked cool. Yeah, so it should, like I said, come from there. It goes there, goes up, goes over, goes around. This one's just being fed straight in. That goes to there, that one goes to there. Boom. Profit, right? It's flowing into here. I don't know. I think I overcomplicated it. Yeah. Kind of loops around some of these big mushrooms. Now it's kind of fun. Whatever. Oh no, I can't believe that. Ah. Oh. No. No, that was just sampling it. Alright, so I don't want these both to be white necessarily all the way here. So... just shorten this block up a little bit. Yeah, we'll leave the big one. Alright. Well, this looks good. I don't think that one block path's gonna hurt it. It's just for traffic coming this way, which it's not going to. So, it's probably fine. Wish I could delete it. Right now I'm just hitting random buttons. Dude, I don't know. I don't know what's up with that. But anyway. Alright, so that one train... We should call it the frame train. And we may. Because it is just called train right now. Yeah, we'll call it the frame train. So we need it to come to before it goes to iron planes, it needs to come to nitro. And here is going to need to load nitrogen gas. What was that other thing? Nitric acid, okay. Nitrogen gas. Unload nothing. And then it iron planes is also going to need to... Okay, load nothing. Stop it. And unload nitrogen gas. Save. Save. Alright, this is a load station. Yeah, so it looks like all of our stuff is starting to fill. Right. Oop. Alright. Alright, let's say Titan is there. Yeah, I know we got the right train, right? Because it was the one that was going to... the iron planes in the first place. Yeah, because... So where the hell is Crystal Lake? Yeah, Titan stays up there. That was just called train. But you were not just called train. You were called frame train. But anyway... That one should be first. And looks like we can put a radar tower over here. So this is the Iron Plains train station. That's Titan. Titan just goes around like there to there to there. Who's this? That's first. Who's this? You're going the wrong way. And maybe you're not. Are you? Maybe you just look scary. Okay. I don't think it's going the wrong way. We will know shortly. Train. Update my train's name. This portrait. Where does it even... I don't even know what it's doing anymore. So... he just like picks up... yeah, I can ride this train and just check it out. See what its freaking route actually is. Alright, well, here it comes. Alright, your name is Freight Train. I do not know how to convince you of that, but it's true. So, Iron Plains. Okay, so Nitro to Iron Plains. Titan to Blue Crater for rubber. Oh, the East. I guess it throws off those casings. Alright, so we've got our nitrogen gas. So it's not going to stop here. So it has to come through here to hit this to go to Iron Plains, and that's totally fine. I may be able to bypass though, just in case. But it does eventually stop there too, so how does it... Your next station is not Nitro. Your next station is right here. Alright. And it is the first one. And it looks like I did make it unload, which is nice, because I wasn't sure. Hang on a second. I have more questions for you. I guess I will never get answers. Oh, here we go. So, what is your next station? Titan? What's your business at Hub East? That's what I want to know. Balloon casings. So, probably what we need to do is it needs to go Titan, Blue Crater, Nitro, Iron Plains, no, Hub East and then Iron Plains. That needs to be its route. Alright, so I'm just going to ride this through and, you know, just going to check its whole situation out. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get out right here. And I'm going to... Oh, I can't delete right. What's going on with that? I don't know. Well, never mind. I should have stayed in the train. I was going to get out and change my little path there a little bit, but I suppose I will not. Yeah, this is frame train. Just making sure. Yeah, door's kind of neat. All right. Like I said, I'm on like a little bit of a limited time today, so this probably isn't the best use of time. But I mean, you know, we're playing video games to have fun, so. I don't really have any goals in these episodes. Like, obviously I want to accomplish something, but, you know, some of them are 3 hours long, some of them are 10 hours long, you know, they fall all in between, so. Right now we're just riding trains. But we're also, you know, programming trains and doing some quality control here. Doing very important work. Got the other train coming in. Yeah, this one leaves just... I don't even think that one got stopped good. Alright, so we should be taking the high road past the bridge here. Zoom. Alright, some more nitro gas. Oh. And now what we should be doing is going to the hub. I don't know why that doesn't... We should be going to the hub, though, to drop off aluminum casings. Alright. Yes. So last time, I don't know, we bypassed this. But then maybe we couldn't make it back up here from the way it was set in the timetable. But yeah, this is how it's supposed to work. I'm not sure what happened to it, but you know, that's what happens. So I thought that train would be in front of us because we had to stop at a second station, but it came in right behind us. Anyway, so you know, when you add stuff, things get kind of jumbled around, and that's why we ride trains, just to make sure they're doing right. All right. Now. You'll see that one over there turned red to say, you know, well, you can't come through here. There's a train coming through now. And we swoop this way, make this little loop. We swoop down here. And we unload more gas. So we had 959, 960. So that jumped off 14 to 1500. Right. Okay, so he is leaving. That's good. Oosh. Alright. So, to make fused frames, we need electricity. Aluminum casings, which that train has. It's in Bay 4. So, I guess it has, here, go out the door. Go out the door. No, okay. Yeah, door. No. Alright. Yeah, so that's Bay 3. Okay. Alright, so let's just set our timetable to have that same train, because it's already getting aluminum casings anyway. Timetable, frame train. When it gets to iron planes, when it gets to iron planes, it also needs to unload casings, aluminum casings. Save. We'll go make sure that this is unload. And don't have as much room over here as I would like, so I'm not sure. Oh no, I can't delete it. Son of a... Come on, man. What's going on with that? Alright, so I'm already thinking of some creative things I could do, but I'm just gonna... Man, I'm just gonna save and just restart, because it's weird anyway. Yeah, so just bear with me a moment here. Oh, oh, take a second, kind of stretch out. Always try to like adjust my posture here, and then I always end up scrunched down. Yeah, I've got no idea if you could like. Yeah, you can hear some of my bones cracking here. All right, let's see. Okay, so y'all thought I was crazy. It was some kind of a glitch. Yeah, so either that would be really tight in there anyway. It's a little, like, I feel like that should just work, but... Yeah. And so this one, you know, it doesn't have to go into the building till way over there. So I think I'm gonna just run it across and bring it in. I might just put a third port in. Alright. Tell you what, give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. All right. Let's see. Here we go. So yeah, I think what I may do is just... so weird when it just throws me just instantly so high up. Good lord. Okay. So... freaking land whale in there. Alright. Wait. Straight. And then the next one will have to be one of these vertical lifts. And I'll bring it just kind of right above there. That is not the direction it needs to be facing, though. Come on. There you go. Reverse. There's fun. I'm gonna go inside and fix what I just deleted. Alright. Pipes. Alright, looks like the tall ones are encased beams. And the short ones must be pipes. Yeah, because we got screws. And what should be frames. Frame seems slow. I don't know. Alright, so the tall one, we decided, was that one's there. And then this, whoop. Nice to go all the way down there. Okay. Alright, so we might move our machine slightly. Whoa. Oh, I landed on a conveyor belt. Alright. Blender. That should leave room for pipe. Which means I probably don't need this much. That'd actually not be fine right there. Alright, and this. And it could just go like this, honestly. Or maybe a little better. We just do it this way. That's good too. Alright, so he wants this thing making modular frames. Alright. Electricity. Alright. Get that thing out of here. No, it does need to be a merger. Have to go right there, though. That should be a splitter. It used to be a merger. Well, now that we've deleted everything, it doesn't have to be anything. Or does it? Why are you going there? Alright. Splitter. Right there. Merger. It's caught up with the other imports. Okay. It's gotta be a merge though, right? Like... Alright. Splitter. I think this is where I messed up. I think I even said splitter and then put in a merger. Alright. Where is your output? Alright. Let's go ahead and toss a sign on that. Which one do I normally use? It's this one, right? Letting us know that this is going to be used frames. And it is fairly close to the wall here, but that's kind of neat because, you know, if I need to move it, move these out, I can just take them through the wall right there. This I don't love. And I mean, honestly, so the one thing is, like, it's not going to, if I put this up here, this box does not act as a splitter. So, like, I can do this, but until that box fills up, like, I'm not going to get more frames in the dimensional depot. I like you just could stick this to the top. Alright. So, time to go get my resources from over here. You know what? I know I just did all this. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe maybe take them on to the inside right here. I don't know. Something just struck me to do it this way. Yeah, so, you know, I could do a couple of different things. I could use wall mounts. Or I can just use these so that I know I can walk under all of this. And I mean, honestly, I could just put it here, probably here, and get rid of that. I have to take this off of great mode. Default mode's probably not going to be good. Just we need something like somewhere to catch it. So I'm gonna put it right here. That way I know I can walk through here and I can walk down there if I want to. Well, it's blue, so that's at least good. Alright. This feels silly though. Oh, and now we're to here. Do. Pop outside. It's no good at all. And I could move this, but I'm sure that it's completely full of rubber. I could go here, or I could try a vertical lift. Vertical lift's going to be a little bit in the cliff wall there as well. And I think if I do this, yeah, that's gonna overlap too. So I'm gonna need a little bit of that going on. So what I'm also thinking here is this. And I'm just going to go ahead and bring my pipe in on the same route. Just like that. And it probably doesn't need to be R2 pipe, but for this pipe right here, let's actually see if we can get it just to be well, I thought that might be clipping through there a little bit. Can't seem to get a good camera angle, but also like the way you start your pipe kind of see that drops it down and does it that way. Noodle. There we go. It's kind of dumb, but then I'm going to put a piping wall hole. Let's see, I know I've got that. So, no, because my conveyor runs there. Let's go on the outside and decide. I think right there. Alright. Give it kind of a ridiculous little connection there too. Alright, so everything should be headed that way. Oh no. So we're still waiting on the gas to get this direction. Oh, well, that would be why. Alright. Nope. Now we've got gas flowing. Alright. Shouldn't be long. There we go. It's already turning green. We're making a fused frame. It's pretty rad. Alright, so that's nitrogen. Got nitrogen gas and fused frames. can't even remember. Am I running a tractor through here? I think I am. Alright, I need a spot for a blueprint builder, and like, a lot of times I just throw it on a roof or something, like a big flat roof like this. You know, I got a flat roof over there. This is turning out to be quite a little hub. I probably need to build like a little shack over that, but you know, I've got all this going on. I could build a roof over that too, honestly. But yeah, there's a lot going on here. Drones. Still thinking about getting rid of these once we start a bigger plant. So I came in here just because I want to look and see what recipes. So rocket fuel is gonna put out compacted coal, but it's gonna need turbo fuel and sulfuric acid. And so the question becomes, how? No, that's sulfuric acid. What is that? 'Cause it's not. I don't want to switch it, but it's not. Oh, it's probably nitric acid. So, yeah, because that bright yellow, yeah, nitric acid puts out this, which is funny because compacted coal is needed to make turbo fuel, so you just feed it back in. But, alright. So how do we make nitric acid? Can we make nitric acid yet? Because it's not... Oh, it's probably a refinery situation, so... Also need to make a hypertube, I guess. A hypertube branch down here. How big is that blueprint maker? Because I need it to make things like, I mean, you make all kind of things in it, but it would be nice to have... I don't even need the big one for what I'm about to say, but it'd be nice to have like the hypertube entrance boosters and stuff, like on a blueprint. I need to shiny up the rest of this concrete, I guess. Alright. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to the nitro station, and we have the number 2 slot empty right here, and our hub east spot is not doing much. So I'm thinking about making nitric acid over there at the nitro station, and dropping it off at hub east, piping it down into where we're making turbo fuel, and just start making rocket fuel there. Problem is, we'll need to bottle it. And all the aluminum is over here. So it'd be better to bottle it here. But we also have nitrogen over here. And fuel and stuff over there. Maybe we'll hold off on turbo fuel for a minute. I could always drone in the bottles, though. Oh, there's a train in the station. We're stuck out here on the hill. Alright. Well, yeah, so I'm not going to worry about nitric acid or, like, rocket fuel right now. Alright, let's get as close as we can. Yeah. So when that train entered that section from that sign to this sign, I had to stop. Then when it cleared this sign, I could move into this section from there to that little sign. It's around the corner there. Okay. I'm trying to think of what else to do. I know I need, I know I need to make more power, but that's going to be kind of an involved process. And, like, so part of what I was saying about the blueprint maker is, like, I can set 4 fuel generators down in the blueprint maker and go ahead and hook up all the power lines and stuff like that, and all the fuel lines. And you'll have, like, a little cluster of 4 that are already ready to go. And you just, you know, keep making more and more and setting them down, and then you just connect them up. And, you know, that way it's a little bit quicker of a process to build something like 190 to 200 fuel generators. And then we could use, like, rocket fuel or something on those and make a pretty substantial power supply out of that. Oh, there was a sloop down there that I've never noticed before. Oh, and it seems to be in the rib cage of something old and dead. Uh-huh. I guess if I'd been smart about it, I'd just grabbed it. And not worried about this guy, but I think he was just waiting on me up there in that little hole anyway. Oh. Am I protected in here? Yes, it depends. Like, if he comes from here and you get backed in, I guess that's pretty scary.
I am curious about your first symphony now.
There are few songs about the first temple. It was a vessel body, but we were still shallow. The void swallowed our music and gave only silent lines. We started weaving in lines, and we built many temples, and then we discovered the curves. We started growing blood and altars and new orchestras, and eventually the tapestry deepened.
I'm not sure I fully understand the mechanics of this yet.
Sad trombone.
But I'm sure I will soon enough.
Sad trombone. So, sulfuric acid. Okay, we don't have access to nitric acid yet, but we do have access to sulfuric acid. And apparently sulfuric acid, I think, was how you make batteries. It seems like it should be. And, I've never really utilized batteries before. It might be interesting to, like, do that for drones or something. I don't know. But I mean, also, rocket fuel seems good for drones, so... Yeah, at this point, I'm just kind of screwing around. Let's go see what our hard drive is doing. Hard drive, fine concrete, and electromagnetic connection rod. I know we're gonna need a lot of these later, so I'm tempted to look into... You know what, let's just leave this for a second, because we're just making electromagnetic rods right here, I believe. No, we are using them here. So we're making them over here somewhere. And this floor was empty not long ago. Alright, so this takes 6 stators and 4 AI limiters. Hold on. 6 stators and 4 AI limiters to make 4 control rods. And so this alternate recipe requires 2 stators, a circuit board to make, but it makes half. It does produce 8 per minute. The other one I think was doing 4 per minute. I want to rescan this hard drive really, but this does seem decent. So I think I'm going to do that. And we'll just start scanning another one. Alright, 6 stators, 4 AI limiters make 4 per minute. But I could change that now to 2 stators, and one of those makes 8 per minute. So that's definitely going to be better. So I wouldn't need this. So to get all this out of here, I'll just have to rerun this line. Oh, no, no. I'm gonna get closer. Alright. So, here. So there's obviously none in here. Quickwire. Oh, yeah. I remember that being a problem. So, you know, we've got a ton going that way. It's making 9 something a minute. So I could sloop it, which, I mean, if I want any more out of it, that's definitely what I'm going to have to do. Where's the power go up to on that? That's a lot. And with our already known power issues, I'm sure that, you know, nothing bad could come from it. I have no idea what speed lift that was I just connected this to. First off, why are you all yellow? Right, so I might have just switched perfectly fine system for a less perfectly fine system. Well, for a system that is in fact not perfectly fine, I guess. So let's go have a look at quickwire. This quickwire has been a problem for a minute. And I just jacked up my, I mean, I could just rerun it, I guess, but... In fact, it's probably the only thing I'm... No, I'm definitely using AI limiters for something else. Well, definitely, probably. I don't want to go all the way down here. Oh, you know what I just thought about? We might not even be able to move. Oh, no, we can. We got Mark 5s. I was like, we can't even move as much freaking quickwire as we would need to make. So these are all fully... Alright. So this is making 450 quickwire a minute. So I guess here's the question. Yes, we could just pull more deuterium like out of the ground. So every 30 makes 150 quickwire. So I mean, we've got 3 here. This is like not even nearly okay. So I think what I propose is that I add another... Let's go this direction, for one, because I'm already in my freaking road. so let's go out here into the nothing. And let's have a little look. Alright. So I think what I want to do... I want to move this over anyway. So basically, I want to take this setup and just double it. But what I'm going to do is delete this. Production Mark II, and I'm going to face it. Where you at? Come on, my dude. There it is. So I want to face it this way. Preferably a little straighter than that. Just if at all possible. Oh. Alright. So, I guess while we're here, let's do something with these power lines. Alright, let's just, first off, let's just upgrade that. Alright. Alright, so here's the fun thing. You can't just hook to that. Okay. So... extra fun thing. I'm gonna reroute all that. 1, 2, 1. Okay. Oh, is it because of that? Maybe? Where'd all that quickwire go? Like, there's no weights in my inventory, right? Was it not full of quickwire? I expected to see a dismantle crate behind me. Well, maybe with the machine being off, it was already... maybe it ran it out. Alright, so let's see. We're gonna have 4 of these now, so... that is gonna have to be upgraded to a 5. Just to... oh yeah, so let's just go ahead... go ahead and get those first couple. We'll just put a splitter in. Nope, a merger. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Looks like crap. Alright, so let's put a merger. Like, just put it out here for these two. Yeah, actually, that's better. I don't know why I'm always trying to... I don't know, I'm always trying to, like, center it when I know that it won't center. Alright, and then we can, alright, so... merge there. And there. And... this. And this. And then we need these two to come together in another merger, which we could probably do like this. So for that, let's just go ahead and use a 5. So we do that, and then this to there if it'll go, and it won't, so you know, just do it this way. Totally fine. And then out here and to there. But if we're gonna build a little building around this, then we're probably gonna want a wall with an output like that. That's 5, right? Oh, that's right. This one has to zoop vertical. And then the concrete pillars won't zoop at all. And then walls can go horizontal or vertical on the same zoop command. So, go figure. Not a whole lot to disconnect to there. Alright. So, this to there. Right. Now we still have all this to worry about. So let's go ahead and do power pole. Actually, I don't know what I clicked. Let's go ahead and do basic wall. Missed that. Alright, I'll worry about the roof in a minute, but what I'm going to do is go ahead and put a power outlet in. And then, what, like, how high is that? We'll put one there. There. And go ahead and put one not there. Not there either, actually. Like stuck inside the framework of that thing. Alright, so that has power. Now you have power. Okay, good. Alright, then I want these to be in line. Alright, mergers. This is a split merger. Splitter. Actually don't know what we're going to need to run off this, so I'm just going to run it off 5s. Oh. I messed up. So it needs the one intake. Yes. Then that needs to be from there. Yes, okay. Let's try it again. Now I think essentially I just want to copy these settings and paste them. Oh, and they're already pasted because they are copies of those. Or maybe I don't have any power shards. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, 2 power shards making 30. 30 makes 150. Does this will only take 30 in? Alright. That guy needs power shards, and this guy's gonna need power shards. But we are making a little extra quick wire, which should help. I am certain I don't have any power shards in here. So I need 6. I think I need 10, yeah. But I need, yeah, 10 power shards. Alright. Well, I guess I'll put a roof on this thing real fast. Let's see. Let's go like window like this. Window. Skip to window. Yeah, that seems to work fine. Skip to window. Alright. Walls. I mean, this is quick wire, so it's like kind of fancy stuff, right? So we'll put some kind of fancy windows in. Alright, we need some kind of a little roof. Let's use a metal, like a steel roof. Steel. Alright, architecture is glass roof, so let's make that metal roof. I guess that's actually what I wanted. I need you on the inside, dude. Turn the zoom back on. Oh, wait. I need another corner. Yeah. Alright, so obviously that's not going to connect up, so what I'm going to do there is just put in glass roof, like flat. Oh, whoops. What have I done over here? Hold on. Did I not do that corner? Alright, so now we got some natural light. Whoop. And just fall straight to the death. I think maybe... I'm gonna put a light in here, but like I'm thinking about my power grid, and like you know your power grid's in bad shape when you're concerned about putting like a singular light somewhere. You know, this is probably the most I've ever neglected my power grid. But I've played this game a lot, multiplayer. So I guess in multiplayer, I have tended to be the one that focuses on the power grid. And then, you know, I've had other friends focusing on other aspects of the game. So, you know, normally I feel like power is like my responsibility. But I've got all this other stuff going on right now, so I haven't been doing it. Good enough. It is a proper shed. Oh, and we need to... just need to make sure that we upgrade all of this to the Mark V belt. Alright. Now we should be moving a little bit more. So it is confusing that our train is bringing back quickwire when we don't have enough quickwire to begin with. I think this is how I get crushed to death. So this is a ton of quickwire. Oh no! Oh, double oh no. Whatever. Alright, so I need 10 power shards to do that real quick. So I'm going to grab that. From somewhere. I don't know where. This. I need this. I probably don't need that. You bet your ass I need this boombox. feel like what I need on top of this boombox is a dune buggy. What the hell? Okay, there we go. There you go. Okay, except this is going to keep me from being able to find power slugs as well, apparently. Which makes sense. Alright, so this is a bad idea. Power slug in that direction? Not in that direction. Yep, there's one. I feel like there was a power slug here, but I've already gotten it. Alright, so... this out here is called No Man's Land. And there's a lot of oil out here, and this is where I plan on building my new power plant. When I get one... out of space. Well, I don't need that, or that.
Your waves lap at our shores. When will you land?
I was just thinking about how I'm not using the tracker again suddenly. I saw him. There he is. He's so tall. So, you know, I find a lot of times, like, you can see, you know, things of interest. Like, say if you have a power slug, you can usually see something interesting from the power slug to somewhere else, you know, it kind of keeps you exploring. In this case, you know, I mean, it is, you know, pretty dense foliage, so That's probably a factor. Let's see, like, there's a Mercer sphere. Let's see if I can reach this. Just barely. Don't fall! Why'd you fall? Alright. Well, I thought there would be something interesting up here, and I wasn't wrong. Oh! Alright, hang on. No, he's not dead. Jeez, dude. Freaking tank. Dead. Alright, we're gonna die. Hang on. You fat bastard. Get out of here. That was cheating. I just want you to know. Did you fall? Okay, Fireball God. Hey, it's your turn. Where are you? Oh, you got a little friend over here. You don't have a little friend over here. Whatever. Oh, right, we're gonna die. We don't have enough room for anything, so we should probably quit screwing around.
Fix-It engineers experimented with soft drives, but the prototypes all went missing. They were later located in the toilets, being used as towels.
What? Alright, let's get out of this radiation for a second. That way we got some sense. I'm gonna put a few of our more important items in here. That way we can pick up some of this crap. Alright. Good enough. Let's get out of here. Alright, like at this elevation, I was kind of hoping for purple power slugs. But I'll take a yellow one. Where are you? Does this thing do? Ow! Do something up here. Can't see. Alright. Well. My danger sense tells me that this is going to get me in trouble, but... Alright, so 4 times 2, 8, that's 11. Ah, the coveted purple. Let's grab that one too. Okay, so I actually know what's over here, and it's not gonna be fun. But let's just see. Alright, maybe he fell off the mountain. What else is in here?
Look through the window and witness a threat.
Not enough space. I thought we just took care of that. Here. Why do we have so many of these things? I hear that thing. I don't... Oh, he's back. Alright. I feel like that purple guy was somewhere near... Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna stop right here. Those spiders just do not give up, do they? Come on. Alright. Okay, so we were looking at a Mercer Sphere down here somewhere. Still have that spider just losing his freaking mind. Let's see if I can waft my way over here. Alright, let's just go ahead and turn some of this stuff into power shards to free up the inventory. So after I overclock this, I'm going to be getting off here pretty soon. I'm almost at 3 hours now, 2 hours and 48 minutes. So, just going to go back. I got 17 power shards. You know, I'm sure I need a million more. But, this will do for right now. Probably turn some of these alien DNA capsules in because I have far, far too many. Yeah, but this should fix our quickwire problem. Unless, like, there's something up with the train transfer rate, but, I mean, it's a very short track. If there's a problem, I might put a second storage bin there. Alright, so I was clearing out some of that stuff because I do want to continue to collect these types of things. There's that Mercer Sphere. Cleverly placed beneath the Mercer Sphere. but also cleverly spaced all around the Mercer Sphere. Alright.
Look through the window.
These guys just taking a little stroll. Alright. So I'm gonna grab that guy and then I'm gonna go investigate that hard drive thing. Alright. We'll see what they put out here for me. Basic building materials. So we definitely put that and that in there. We got like too much of this type of stuff going on. Inventory's just in bad shape right now. A very square waterfall. It's a deuterium node. It's pure. It's pretty nice. Alright. Oh, success. Alright. Where is the inverted ramp? Well, let's make it, let's just go ahead and make it asphalt. Invert it. The zoom isn't on. Alright. I would zoop that too, but I'm not really sure that I'm going to keep it. Alright. Alright. So, copy these settings. And paste them. I actually thought it would just pull the power shards out of the inventory, but I guess not. Paste. Copy. Paste. And paste. Alright, so now we got 600. I know that machine was needing like 525 or something. So there's 600. And we can move like 780 wire or so on this line right here. Oosh. Transfer rate is still, it was 220, now it's 221. I mean, that's a lot of work for one extra wire. Alright, let's go see. Oh, hold on. While I'm here. Right, look, a coffee mug in here. Oh, they're gonna... What am I doing? Alright. It's been a little while since I've come in here. I know I just did this, but it's been a little while since I've come in, like, cleaned up my inventory. It's like these things, I'm probably just gonna toss these. Think about making biofuel. Biofuel is pretty good. Like, I don't need that. I really don't need all this. I feel like I could throw that in a crate somewhere, though. I'll keep that one stack of 500 quickwire. I don't need aluminum ingots. I don't need iron ingots. I don't really need electromagnetic control rods. I probably don't need that rubber, to be honest. I'll keep some of that. Just building materials and stuff. Sure. That's a little better. And then some nuts. Alright, now let's see what we threw in here. Hard drives. Got power shards in my inventory, summer sloops, DNA capsules. I can hold 2 coffee mugs in here. Those mercenaries could stay in there. I think that's a pretty good place for them. Alright, let's check the hard drive. See if we got anything good. Rigid motor and automated miner. What? Why do we need, we don't need that. I don't know. I don't want to get caught up in making more crystal oscillators. I think we just got something that was like this. I guess I'll get it, because I don't care about concrete. Alright. We'll toss the rest of the hard drives in there. Alright, so wasn't this line, it was that. Yeah, I should probably just change that back. This doesn't seem to be working too well. Get out of my face. Alright. Where? Not there. Here? Yes. Alright. So all I gotta do is delete that. Put this back here. Come on. Sticky, sticky. And then we just head back down here and change this back, because this is clearly not working. I mean, it seems like it's a better recipe, probably. And like when we get to nuclear power and stuff, which we could already do, but once we start like worrying about making like uranium fuel rods and stuff like that, we might switch that over. But I think that's good right there. Alright. Let's see if we can find shrimps before we get ready to go. Yeah, we're just passing the 3-hour mark now. Shrimps. See, he's looking out the window. He does that sometimes. It's gonna be hard to find shrimps in all these spaghetti conveyors. He may already be lost forever. Oh, there he is. Shrimps. Are you stuck? Isn't this where you were earlier? What do you got? Some kind of little heat sink? That's pretty cool. I don't have any berries in my inventory. Are you stuck? Do not get stuck. At least if you are stuck right there, that's not nearly as bad as Foreman. Alright, so we hit 500 electromagnetic field generators or whatever that is. And we're still making those assembly director units. Or I assume we are. I don't actually know. We should be making them. So, part of the problem is if we're going to need to be transferring 500 and something resources, we're going to have to upgrade this line. So let's try that. Well, I don't know which one it is. It'll be the one full of quickwire. Alright. Probably doesn't help that we're splitting that, so that's 525 there, and that's 100, so we still have 75 to spare, which is, you know, admittedly not a lot. Gonna move that along a little faster. Alright. Alright, well, I don't know if Shrimps is stuck or not, but, you know, like I said, he's better off than Foreman, even if he is stuck, so, you know, we'll just take that victory, I guess. I don't want to log in near this birthday music, to be honest. I'm gonna park right here. Alright, so we started fracking for nitrogen gas, and we got that moved over to the iron planes, so now we're making fused frames over there. Actually, you know what, I'm getting ready to wrap up right here, but let's go over there and pick up 50 and just go ahead and turn in this milestone, and that'll be a good place to stop. But you know, we made another train system, or another train station, and I'm actually really curious as to what would be stopping this train. Oh, it's probably because that is way too freaking long. Alright, and we just fixed that, so that's good. Keep the trains moving. It's a good thing we were out here. Right. Just go ahead and get rid of this crap, too. Alright. Like so much empty space. Should build something there. Next place we might be going is over there, but all the iron over there is impure, but there's pure copper right there. Alright. I'm gonna go in over here. And grab some fused frames. Boom. And then we need supercomputers and pipes. Neither of which should be too much of a problem. Just little tractors everywhere. I love those little things. Alright, we're gonna swing over here and grab some pipes, because we actually have a truck station on the other end of that that's been doing nothing but bringing pipes for forever to make stators and motors. So, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll let you keep that 11. Alright. I need like a little flyby door or something. Just knock the window out. Oh! I feel like they put that sound in there just like, you know, to be like, you're an idiot, that's a window, what are you, a bird? Alright. Supercomputers should be hanging out over here somewhere. Oh. Alright, so I don't have the supercomputers to finish this task up. But, see, I didn't have the sloops to fully, not overclock. I don't know. Alien overclock? I don't know what to call that. But, I'm gonna go ahead and get this part. Alright, so we built a little building around our quickwire. We upped our quickwire production. We got nitrogen gas and started fused frames. Built a railroad station to get our gas from out there to over here. Maybe not much else. I think we... No, we just tweaked the quickwire. Yeah. Alright, but... Anyway, that's a pretty good little session. For a shorter session today. I don't have any real plans. But, like I said, soon we are going to have to make a bigger power plant. So, maybe that's the next episode. I don't know. We really need synthetic power shards, but... I don't know. We're just going to have to work out some more power one way or the other, because we are really pushing it already, especially with these somber sloops. But, alright, that's it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. It has been Satisfactory with Mr. Wardrake. You have a good night.